And Father, we pray that this social media that has decided to run our country, Father, that spirit, my Father in heaven, we want to confess as the legislators that indeed we must sort out that sector.
That is Beatrice Elachi doing her famous prayer where she was saying they're going to regulate the social media in Kenya. Now, I don't know why our Kenyan leaders do this. They like to hide behind the church when they want to put oppressive policies. They hide behind the church when they want to lie and do all these terrible things. Because there's nothing like a prayer in that. That is all politics. Yeye anaongea hapo ni kama Mungu ako TikTok, kama Mungu ako YouTube. By the way, like, subscribe, tukiendeleanga. But I don't know why Kenyan leaders do this. So today's video, we are going to look at Beatrice Elachi. This is a very interesting politician. And I want to see exactly why she was trying to regulate the Kenyan social media. Let's just start the video.
So social media is good. But social media was not meant for you to send me your manhood. Because that's what Kenyans do to us.
So apparently one of the reasons that she wanted social media regulation Kenya ni nyinyi mnamtumia picha za deki allegedly. So I don't know mlitoa wapi namba yake kumtumia picha za deki. Like enye Kenya is one incredible place that hakuna place ka Kenya. But tuendelee, more reasons why you wanted regulation social media.
It is not meant to send me your nakedness. No. It was meant to help you to advance yourself, to build yourself in the correct way. And so for us as women in parliament, and one day we'll come here with all our phones, want to open it for you, Trevor. I want you to read. And if possible, read it to Kenyans. Show them the things we see.
Okay, I mean, I do know as women Apple wanapata all those things, but Elachi, are you in the same Kenya that we are in? Because in Kenya, the female politicians ndio wanajiuza hapo, they do all these vitu za ngono, all this sexual stuff. The female politicians wenyewe hawajiheshimu. So I do understand you might be getting hizo picha za deki, but at the same time, you must admit you guys do the same. Mnaona hapo Karen Nyamu is well known for just being promiscuous, nani leader. Unaona huyu mwingine mwanakuanga na diabs kubwa, I forgot her name. Millicent Omanga. Like, that's all they do. So you share the blame. Unaweza sema Wakenya wanakutumia hizo picha za deki and everything. Sijui walitoa wapi namba zenyu. But you also have to have some self-respect. But tuendelee.
And tell me, if you are a mother of this nation, you will not stand and fight for your children who are about to just disappear in a world they don't know. So those who want to say, oh, social media, yes, it's good. It's supposed to do the right thing. But it cannot be the place where the law says we have prohibited pornography in Kenya, but you have encouraged it here. You wake up in the morning, the first thing I'll see, people are doing sex on social media. Was I supposed to see it on my phone? No. You even wake up, your child will wake up.
Hold on. Mimi sijaamka na naona watu wakichapana hapo mechi kwa phone. It's the algorithm. So for you to see those random things, ukiamka tu uwashe phone, that's the first thing you see? Like how? That is algorithm na cookies or whatever za computer yako ya phone yako. You did not clear your search history. Ndio maana you can wake up and see such things. Like, let's be honest. I do know, I am not ignorant to the fact that TikTok at night, is just debauchery. That one I know. But you cannot tell me that you just wake up, asubuhi unafungua phone hivi kusoma message, and that's the first thing you see. Either that is the algorithm recommending stuff you normally watch, or I miss jai maisha yangu ona hivyo. But tuendelee.
Pick the phone. The first video, the second, the advert will be what? A sexual thing. That should not be in the phones. That should be in a private room where you have decided that's your life, which is okay. So that we will sort out.
How? That is where
we will amend the law. Number 3, which is very sad.
Yeah.
You cannot just wake up one morning, people are bereaved. You're the first one to give the news. You're the first one to show the pictures. You're the first one to do a video. Did you ask for consent from this family to do a video and use their video to explain yourself? A family you don't know, a family you don't entitled to, a family. It's not fair. So let's put the law that you want to do something on Beatrice Elachi, just have consent. Let me sign the consent that I...
Okay. Mrs. Elachi. So right now you're saying you want to change the laws. We must have consent to do a video on you. Mimi, did I ask for consent to do this video on you? Hell no, I did not ask for consent to do a video on you. You are a public figure. You understand? You are a politician. And people will judge you. People will do videos on you based on the things you are doing. I would have not done a video on you if you had not done that random prayer hapo hivo, which was not a prayer trying to regulate social media. Like, what's this? But tuendelee one more second and then tuone another video ukituambia how we should respect President Ruto. But tuendelee 1 second ahi and then we continue.
Especially if I'm in public office and I am doing public things. Yeah. But my private stuff, that one, no. We will put the law, let the law now guide us because it's an ethical thing. But since in Kenya, we have become a country that the law must guide us. When shall the Bible guide me the way the Quran guides the Muslim? Yeah. How come the Muslim ethically, they can guide themselves through their Quran? They know what is wrong. They know what is wrong with Christians, that you cannot look and read your 10 commandments and just know this is wrong ethically. I don't need the law. I just need to remember my Sunday school days. What was my Sunday school teacher teaching me from the Bible? And I will get. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Miss Elachi, first of all, Kenya is not Islam. It's not an Islamic republic. Kenya is not an Islamic republic. So you cannot try to force things like it is Saudi Arabia or Qatar or those countries. You cannot. People have freedom of expression and freedom of speech. So in that case, did I ask for permission to do this video? No, I did not ask you for permission because you are a public figure and you are being paid by our tax money. You work for us. Understand that. You work for us. It's not the other way around. Si ndio tunalipa your salary. And we know you are corrupt because you've admitted it. You've admitted you are corrupt. Na nitawaonyesha in the next video aki-admit she is corrupt. So you cannot come here and try to lecture us ukituambia do this, do that, mbona tufanyi kama Waislamu. If you want to be Muislamu, be a Muislamu. But don't try to come and use religion. Hapa hivi unaomba ukisema you impose all these rules and stuff. Like, be serious, Mr. Elachi. Be serious. I know people mocked when your son passed away. That is, of course, very bad. R.I.P. to your son. But you cannot try to punish the whole country because you are mad at what some idiots said on the internet. Juicy Raila passed away. We've seen people mocking even Raila. We've seen people mocking even Raila's son, vile disability yake. We've seen that. Where are you, Mr. Elachi, saizi ukikampainia toi wa Raila? You are nowhere. So this was a personal issue for you. It's ridiculous. Let's just continue to this next video to wonder how arrogant you can be at times. Ukituambia we must respect Ruto despite all this garbage Ruto anafanya.
Mwaka huu ni wa kuheshimu viongozi. Kama wewe unaingianga kanisani unashika Biblia, basi usome hiyo Biblia vizuri. Wakristo tumefanya, Waislamu wanajua kuheshimu viongozi wao, liwe liwalo, huwezi kutusi kiongozi Muislamu. Mbona sisi Wakristo tumekuwa mpaka kanisani hapa ndio tunatukanana tunafanya? Mwaka wa 2025 tunaambia Mungu hiyo hatufanyi.
What the fuck is wrong with this woman? Like seriously? How, like, are you stupid, Miss Elachi? Because hapa hivi, you just told us the previous clip about Waislamu and all these things. You want respect by force. Right now, unatuambia to respect, as Christians we respect Ruto and Tusiane and everything. What is Ruto doing? Ruto is looting Kenya. Ruto anaua vijana, is killing. Ruto is a thief, murderer, land-grabbing idiot. Hizo miaka zote ameiba land. Is that Christian? Wewe mwenyewe at this clip nitaonyesha ukisema mwenyewe you guys steal public funds. Is that Christian, Ms. Elachi? In the previous clip umesema unafungua hivi unaona picha za deki, unaona some stuff on your phone, explicit stuff on your phone, which means your algorithm is messed up. Is that Christian? So before you come and lecture us, kutuambia hapa hivi ati we should do this as Christians, look at yourself first. You are a corrupt politician, mnaiba, you are supporting a murderous regime. This is ridiculous. Let's just continue.
Na lazima tuheshimu venye Bishop amesema, Mheshimiwa Rais. Yeye ndio baba yetu. Wewe ukienda Ulaya unajifikiria matusi hii yote tumepeana hapa, wanakuangalia kama nani? Wanashangaa hiyo ni nchi gani tunatoka. Juzi nimekuwa airport, Mheshimiwa Rais, na ni lazima tutengeneze airport, Mheshimiwa Rais. Nimekuwa huko juzi, wageni wakitoka US, madaktari, watu wamejaa nje. Walikuwa wanaondoka na wengine wanaingia. Wale wanaingia wanasema Kenya is a good country. Na Mkenya hako hapo sahi anasema hii Kenya, hii ni, na hapotei. Kama Kenya ni mbaya usipotee. Sukote. Hii Kenya mbaya unafanya nini hapa? Mahali mbaya. Potea. Na kama
like this, what the fuck is this? Like seriously, like I'm about to lose my mind here. Like oh man, say umwai kasirika mpaka unacheka tu, because there is nothing you can do. Like this is the leadership. Unaambia watu if they don't like Kenya, they fuck off. Basically, hiyo ndio unatuambia. Have you ever thought, has it crossed your mind, Mrs. Elachi? Watu wana complain because they want change, for things to work. They are not complaining just for no reason. Watu hawataki kwenda other countries. Nobody wants to immigrate to another country, kwenda ku experience discrimination and all those other things that happen in other countries. People would like to stay in their country if the country provides opportunities. Nyinyi mko hapa mnaiba, mna oppress Kenyans. You are doing the worst garbage that you can do, and then you go to church, you bribe the church leaders. Our church leaders, what any con men, fucking con men, nyinyi wezi in parliament, and then you have the moral authority, mnakuja hapa kutuambia ati we should get the fuck out of Kenya. If we don't like it, we must respect a murderous thief like Ruto. Are you fucking stupid? Like, what the fuck is this? Seriously, but tuendelee.
Upotei ujue basi hii ni nchi yako, hakuna mahali ingine utaenda. Ukienda Dar es Salaam wanakuangalia sema hao Wakenya wanatusi mpaka viongozi wao, hao wanakuja kutuharibia nchi yetu. Sasa utaenda wapi? Tulinde nchi yetu. Tuheshimu Mheshimiwa Rais.
Fuck you, I'm not respecting Ruto. Tuendelee.
Tukimheshimu tutabarikiwa. Ndio shilingi yetu itakuwa na nguvu. Kwa hivyo nawaomba Mheshimiwa Rais, sisi Dagoretti North umetuletea baraka, umetuachia maombi na sisi tutakuombea. Tunaomba ukitembea Kenya hivi umekuta leo hapa, Mwenyezi Mungu asimame na hiyo nyota popote uendapo hadi 2025. Na ya mwisho tunaomba pia KRA. Mwaka wa 2025 sisi tulipe kodi na sisi tuwe clients wazuri. Na pia sisi tuheshimu hiyo. Si ndio wa Kenya? Wajua tukitoa tunabarikiwa zaidi. Ukiiba unakuwa mbaya zaidi. Na Mheshimiwa Rais hapa Nairobi tunaibanga pesa yako mingi hapa. Hapa ukiona tukipiga rangi hivi tenti inajaa, governor ametupatia nafasi. Tunakula mzuri kwa ajili ya governor. Lakini hawezi kuambia. Hiyo choo unaona tukiosha. Tukikwambia ile pesa tunaokotanga, utaanguka.
So you just admitted same like umesahau are you like what's that? Are you a warthog? You know a warthog doing a sahau immediately. Just 30 seconds ago you are lecturing us how we should be good Christians, tukue kama Waislamu and all these things. And then right now same 30 seconds later unasema how wamnaiba, lipi tax and all these things. Now, it's not the first time you mentioned kuiba. You've mentioned it that you guys steal. You remember timing you were saying about kukula nyama, eating meat standing for corruption. Hebu nionyeshe hii next clip once again with you admitting huwa mnaiba.
Anyone who has been in politics for 50, 30, 20 years, for heaven's sake, stop lying to Kenyans that you have never eaten this meat. Stop. Let's stop this thing. Let's be honest. Oh yes, there have been ministers. Who knows? I don't know whether my leader, my senator Kakamega, that time when he was a minister, somebody came and said, I want this meat and therefore you have to do this. I will not say that. It's up to him within his consciousness to ask himself if he has ever eaten meat of Kenya. Then you have no moral obligation to face Kenyans in the morning. What we need to ask ourselves, haven't we gone too far? That's why we've come to this scenario where we don't care anymore. Right. So those leaders who have been there since we started independence, I've always said, when I count their plots, when I count their houses, when I count what they have, all of them, there's something, a meat they took somewhere in a ministry. Because that's how Kenyans we are, and we can't run away from it.
Right. So you are here once again admitting this is not even your time, Ruto. This is like, I don't know, 2016, long time ago, 2016. You are admitting that you are all corrupt. Mekula Kenyan meat in quotes, like you said. No Didi. You mekula Kenyan meat, meiba pesa corruption, and you know other leaders are also corrupt. Mrs. Elachi, is that Christian? Because when the Omekoki lecture watu hapa, we should be more like Muslims. Is that Christian to knowingly continue eating Kenyan meat, continue the corruption, and you know it is corrupt and it is bad? Kwa Sunday school ulifunzwa hiyo. But in the spirit of corruption, this actually reminds me, in the spirit of corruption, hebu tuendele back when you were a county assembly speaker, when you were being impeached because you were being corrupt, in quotes, allegedly, that you were using first-class tickets zimenunuliwa 1.5 million. Hebu tuone the clip of you saying that you have a medical condition, you can only fly first class.
Beatrice Elachi's style and cost of travel were talking points during the Nairobi County Assembly session that led to her impeachment last week.
And violation of Section 162 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 by inappropriately expending public funds on the purchase of a first-class ticket to Texas, USA. at Kenya shillings 1.5 million on 23rd May 2018.
The embattled Nairobi County Assembly Speaker says she does so because of an unspecified condition.
But even in the Senate, they would pay because of my condition. It is not because you want prestige. No, because even business class is prestige already. So it is a condition.
The move has allegedly cost the county assembly an extra 600,000 shillings.
It procured through intimidation, leading to loss of public money.
Buying an airline ticket, whether online or at an agent's physical location, will definitely get you to your desired destination. However, class will determine the level of comfort, convenience, or service that you will receive while in the flight. First-class airline tickets are expensive compared to economy class tickets. First-class seating in airplanes offer more legroom, electronic devices, privacy seating, reclining seats with some having an extra sleeping accommodation.
Okay, so that's even enough. You say that you have a medical condition, that's why you only have to fly first class. That's it. Have you considered that if you have a medical condition, you don't travel much, awezi tuma mtu to do whatever you're supposed to do? Like that's an honest question. But ebu niambie more. I want to learn more about this medical condition and why you must only do first class.
When you talk about the first class, it's unfortunate that I'll have to talk today about a medical condition I've had even in the Senate. So even in the Senate, because of that medical condition, and that is why I never used to travel a lot, and even here I have not traveled a lot, is because of that. I don't want to talk about it, but even in the Senate they would pay because of my condition. It is not because you want prestige. No, because even business class is prestige already. So it is a condition that when I do not, sometimes when you arrive, you will find yourself being carried by an ambulance with other issues. It's a medical issue. My doctors know that. My doctors at Nairobi Hospital know. My doctors at Medihill. Mishra, who is right now in Bunge, knows, because he's the one who helped me way back to take me even to India for this medical condition. So
Okay, so let's assume you are telling the truth then, Mrs. Elachi. Let's assume you are a truthful Christian lady the way you try to portray yourself. You are truthful, when you're Mary Magdalene and everything, whatever. So you have a medical condition. Why pay 1 point whatever million ya ticket ya ndege first class? Kweli hiyo first class inaenda hadi wapi? Is it round trip kwenda US kurudi na kwenda tena? That's a lot for first class. But just 30 more seconds. Continue with your explanation.
Medical condition. But my worry is just one. Emirates doesn't charge 1 million shillings for tickets. Then we have a problem also. Because it will be ridiculous. You can imagine if you're charging 1 million. So who will ever go with such? So I don't want to talk about anything that I don't know, because I would wish the procurement team also to tell me, because I don't procure and you can't force.
So it has been.
Okay, so umejitoa hapo kwa 1 million. Wewe ulisema mimi nilijitolea tu. Mimi nilifika airport, wameshanunua ticket 1 point whatever million. I don't know why they bought it 1 point whatever, msiniulize. So that was a non-answer you gave. Non-answer completely. And these are some of the reasons why you were impeached as the Speaker of the National Assembly. And I remember that time you were impeached and then you went back to the office and then hadi uliwapiganga pepper spray because you were already impeached. You show up to the office and then chaos erupt. And yeah, Kenya is a majestic place. Chaos erupt. Unatoa pepper spray, unaspray watu. In fact, ebu tuone you with your pepper spray.
County Assembly Speaker Beatrice Elachi appears to have been prepared for a face-off with the MCAs who tried to eject her. She deployed a dose of pepper spray, which appeared to have acted as quite the deterrent. Here's now a clip of that Elachi chili.
Yeah, Kenya is such a place. So you were ejected. You showed up by force. Watu wakakuja hapo kwa mlango yako. Elachi must go. Unawachapa pepper spray. Ambako kwa cameraman. Ebu wana how pepper spray works. Unaichapa pepper spray hapo. So that was the first time you returned. So ebu tuone another time. Now walirudi sasa, walijua Elachi ako na pepper spray. So next time tukue tayari, akirudi tena tumtoe mbio. So let's see what happened after you won the first round. You might have won the battle, you did not win the war. So pepper spray round 1. Round 2 ilikuwaje?
It was Beatrice Elachi's grand return to the Nairobi County Assembly's Speaker's office after the court granted her a green light after 13 months in the cold.
Your Excellency.
In her return, she appears to have a resolve to take on her main opponent, Assembly Majority Leader Abdi Guyo.
We want to do this drama 1 week. 1 week. Until everyone will respect each other.
But even before she could settle down for business, tear gas swept through her office, and it was every man for himself.
What the hell is this? Like this time walikuwa ready. Waliona alituchapa pepper spray first time, wacha tukuje na tear gas. So I guess tear gas is stronger than pepper spray. Like that's the verdict. Umeona vile watu wametoka mbio ingine hapo ya maajabu. Like that was insane. Mpaka it's like a stampede. Watu wakitoroka mbio. Hebu tuone hiyo clip watu wakitoroka mbio tena. Like that is pure gold. That is Kenya at its best.
But even before she could settle down for business, tear gas swept through her office, and it was every man for himself. A group of MCAs allied to Guyo stormed Elachi's office and unsuccessfully attempted to eject her once again. Shortly after, a group of youth who had accompanied the MC.
Mpaka unachukua towel, unachukua tu towel hapo ya kupanguza. It's overwhelming. But this is the same woman lecturing us about being Christian and everything. Christians huwa mnakimbizana hivi na tear gas na pepper spray, like it's a complete battle. Is that the Christianity you are teaching us how to be? Like some people, but tuendelee.
MCAs lobbed tear gas into the office. Elachi is accusing Guyo for being behind her tribulations.
And they came in the office. They brought Gaza to us to finish us. And then they used tear gas throwing them from the windows.
Elachi was last seen in the office in September last year when the MCAs attempted to forcefully remove her from the office. Last year, MCAs impeached Elachi, accusing her of abuse of office and embezzlement of funds. But she filed a case at the Employment and Labor Relations Court that later reinstated her as the speaker. Ever since, some MCAs led by Majority Leader Guyo vowed to keep her out.
Kama nani anataka kurudani, angekuwa amerudi kitambo ama afuate ile procedure ambayo inatakana. Si hatuna maneno.
Zile sababu ambazo zilifanya tumtoe ni zile. Ufujaji wa mali ya umma ambayo ulikuwa unahusisha pia kutembelea ndege first class ambayo iko reserved kwa president na queen wa England. Kuenda kuchukua plastic surgery na kutumia pesa ya umma kufanya hiyo maneno.
Okay, so you had that, like those were the reasons MCAs walikuwa na give. Walikuwa nasema yeye alikuwa anaenda first class. She admitted that she goes first class, but it's for medical reasons. Hata mimi niko na medical reasons. Deki yangu ni kubwa sana, so I can only fly first class. Otherwise, it's discomfort. But anyway, that was so stupid. Forget about it. Anyway, so yeye amesema first class is the only way to fly. It's either first class or no class. So huwa anaenda first class. Huyu mwingine amesema pia alienda for plastic surgery na public funds. So those was also allegations. Aliendanga plastic surgery America using public funds. So all these things, like, I know Kenya is a lot of corruption, so maybe she was not 100% guilty of everything, but she's guilty of some things because she's admitted it. But it is so hard and it is so annoying kuona this same person nawaonyesha kwa screen mwenye akona hizi allegations, mwenye na admit wanaibia watu wenye wanakula Kenyan meat in quotes, akikuja kwa kanisa na kuambia you must see ati nini ama nini option, you must respect Ruto, a thief, murderer and everything. You must, social media must be regulated because watu walinitusi wakatusi my family. Kenya si nyumba yako, Miss Elachi. I know maybe in a personal life you are a nice person. But as a politician, uko 50-50. You are not one of the worst Kenyans, which is saying a lot. You are not one of the worst Kenyan politicians. There's many terrible, more than you. But I think you are 50-50. And that is saying a lot. So, tafadhali, Kenya si nyanyako. Kenya si, it's not your home, it's not your house. Do not try to lecture us on what we should or should not be doing or saying about our leaders. So, usikuje kutu lecture hapa. Usikuje trying to impose laws ni kama ni nyumba yako. But, hebu tuendelee.
Leader Hassan Guyo had said he will kill me exactly midday. If he doesn't kill me at midday, he was telling members he will have not succeeded.
The battle for the speaker's seat has now sharply divided the county assembly. MCAs allied to Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko are supporting the comeback of Elachi, vowing to throw Majority Leader Guyo out of office.
So, mliona hapo, the tear gas is stronger than pepper spray. Yombi walitoka, it's legendary. But so what happened after all this kupigana, pepper spray, tear gas and everything? What happened to you, Miss Elachi?
I want to humbly tender my resignation to His Excellency the President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta.
So she resigned. That's what happened. She resigned. She gave up the fight and decided to leave because alikuwa amesema life yake alikuwa ametishiwa maisha. So she decided to resign. So my word of advice for you, Mrs. Elachi, is first of all, clear your browsing history. Ndio algorithm isikuletee hizo images zenye zinakushtua in the morning when you wake up. Clear your history, browser history, clear, safi, everything, cookies, okay? That is my advice number 1. Number 2, mtu akikutumia picha za deki, vuta, block them and everything. Sijui walipata namba yako aje, you can even change your phone number, but do not come and try to regulate social media and stifle free speech, okay? Number 3, tafadhali, kwa heshima, cause unaongea mambo na watu waheshimiane. Tafadhali usituambie we respect corruption. Usituambie we respect murderers and thieves. We will not do that. Tafadhali. So you just do your job. You know your job. Pia wewe, you took an oath. Do your job as member of parliament or whatever position you hold now. I know you're still gonna be in public limelight for many years. So tafadhali do your job. Do not lecture Kenyans. Usituone kama watoi wako. Don't do that nonsense. And it will be peace and love and everything. So kwa hayo machache, that's the video for today. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing. This is a new channel. We want to grow it. And you can watch the next video up, or it's going to be highlighted there. So watch the next video or previous video I made. And tutaonana next time.